It's very nice to meet you, first of all. I will take off the glasses. And it all started exactly 1 year ago here in Cannes, when you came to the boat show and decided to become a boat owner. How did this happen?
Oh, it's a special stuff. I got a mail at my work telling that we were talking a little bit about boat, and then the mail told us that there were a boat show in Cannes. And we were really going to Düsseldorf in the winter. We have been thinking about the boat. We started to come here because of the very nice sunny weather.
And Terje said to me, but we're not going to sign anything. And I said, no.
She was lying.
I was lying. And then I said, but of course, if we are signing, we just call the bank. Then when Terje had his 60th birthday, I gave him a course for Catamaran. But because of the COVID, we never could get outside Norway to get on this course. When we went on this boat, we have never placed our foot in a catamaran before, only a monohull. So that was the first time.
So you bought it without actually having had any experience with catamarans before?
We've never been
Incredible.
on sea trial, nothing.
We visit several other companies also in that process. And some of the boats, most of the boats, we didn't like. And we didn't find it pleasing.
And then I have to say that the guy, Victor, that was our contact person, he speaks Swedish, so we could speak Norwegian with him. It kind of felt safe. And then he had this boat for his own. He could tell us about experience, how it works, and so on. We love the interior so much that we order exactly the same that we looked at the fair last year. So when Nautitech or Yacht-Match asked us, which color do you want and how do you want to design it? And we just say, the same as you had last year. So it was very easy.
So you fell in love with the boat, you can say that.
Really,
actually.
Yeah, really. We have been using the boat now we entered it in 29th of July.
Yeah, it is.
So we have been, more or less 1 month. I know we have installed all these solar panels and a huge amount of lithium batteries, and we will be able to manage without staying in a harbor all the time, because that's kind of costly. So we're looking forward to stay with the anchor in quiet bays and so on, and then visit cities if you want to. Yeah. So and then we have ordered 2 bikes, foldable electric bikes, so we could really look around in the Mediterranean as well. So it's this is our new home.
I'm happy for you, and I'm happy that Yacht-Match could be a good partner for you to make this happen. Which was the most help that you received from our side as your partner?
Which help?
Yeah. What were the let's say the areas where you needed more help on the way, from the decision making to the purchase to the after sales and help with the handover?
I don't know if I can put my finger at one particular subject, because it has been a process, and you are presented with choices, and you make your decisions with the background of good advices, but also, of course, of a budget. You have a limited budget. I feeling that we have had a good process. You are presented with choices, and you can have a lot of things as long as you pay. And as I guess for most people, when you decide you would have something, you would add something. We had added solar and huge batteries, and then we have decided not to add something else.
Air conditioning, for instance, we didn't took because it was too high amount for our budget. The help from Victor when we were down here and talking around what would be important, and the help from this, and of course the help we got from that we had the crew on board. I wouldn't do that if I didn't have any experience or any sea drive. I don't think that we alone, only me and Terje, would felt it like okay to just sail along from La Rochelle without any experience. We learn something new every day.
Are you happy with your decision now after 1 year?
Very much.
Yeah.